Like I've had loads of messages. Well, what do you think about Devin's comments? And like, for me, I didn't really find it offensive, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But I kind of felt like, I know I've got to have your back, but I generally think that you were almost talking like you were playing on Hopkins' comments. I don't want to throw Bernard under a bus, but I don't know. How's it been? You had a little bit of heat over the last 48 hours?
Yeah, a lot. Anybody that knows me, you know me. Everyone knows me. They know that I'm not racist, and I didn't mean it in that kind of way, whatsoever. I've been getting a lot of hate, like crazy messages, death threats, all type of stuff. But at the end of the day, that was not what my intent, and I just want to fight the best at the end of the day.
Now, that was the comments of Devin the Dream Haney responding to what Eddie Hearn was talking about. It goes back to the comments that Haney made in that StreamYard telecast that's on YouTube there with, I think, 78 Sports TV. And he basically said the same thing that like Eddie Hearn referenced. Bernard Hopkins had that line with Joe Calzaghe. He said, "I'll never let a white boy beat me." And here with Devin Haney last week, he said, "All my life, I'll never let a white boy beat me. I'll never lose to a white boy." So now, ever since then, he's gotten backlash and, like you said, like death threats and all types of stuff for him making that particular comment. And I had the video on the channel before that basically said that this whole thing about quote-unquote racism is a part of boxing. I call it racism in those quotes because racism is not basically what he said. It's more of prejudice or bias. There's nothing there that says that it has Haney in some type of power to prevent someone else that's not of his race to do something. That has to deal with economics when it comes to racism. It doesn't have to do with if he's a better fighter than somebody because they're a certain race. No, that means that there is, number one, confidence. Number two, it's basically bias on his part. But even then, with Devin Haney, he has been trying to get a fight with Vasyl Lomachenko, unified lightweight champion, fighter that did fight for the WBC belt and won against Luke Campbell when it was vacant, while he was a unified lightweight champion. And so what happened was Devin Haney fought for the interim WBC championship, defeated Zaud Abdullaev, and became the interim champ and wanted to fight Lomachenko next. But that didn't happen. Lomachenko was named the franchise champion, and with that being said, Devin Haney did hold the WBC lightweight championship. He had one defense of that championship. He won by decision, ended up getting injured, and had to be basically the champion in recess. But with these comments that have come out there in reference to what he said as a response to a comment in that live with 78 Sports, that it's created a whole lot of backlash that has been talked about from that point up until now. And so once things get back into speed, so to speak, we'll see what that means for Devin the Dream Haney. If that, makes him more of a controversial figure in the sport of boxing, or if it just basically fades itself out and he, just becomes just the same like Devin Haney that he was before he made those comments. But we will see what happens with this for Devin Haney once he has his next fight, regardless of who it is, if it's like Javier Fortuna or Gary Russell Jr. Maybe. I don't know. But that's what I got in reference to this particular topic. You can subscribe to the Boxing Source here on YouTube. You can also catch the Boxing Source radio show live Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Blog Talk Radio. We catch the podcast on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Anchor.fm, Spotify, or whatever your favorite podcast app is. On that note, folks, I'm out. Peace.